Hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's session of The Adventures of the Masquepade, Season 3, episode I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I'm sure we'll remember later. We're back after a very long hiatus, and we're just gonna hop right into it. I'll be your DM tonight. My name is KaiTheCat. Off to a fantastic start.
Aaron, that's you.
Did we lose Aaron?
Off to a fantastic start.
My name is Aaron, and I'm playing Augusteen.
There.
There you are. Talk normally. Don't sext up the mic. Introduce your character.
Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron, and I'll be playing Augusteen tonight.
There you go.
I don't know if I prefer sassy or sexed up Mike. I honestly don't.
I'm DJ. I'm playing Hadriel.
Raven.
How do we know our order? Also, there's a Japanese bakery that I just found on TikTok that's here nearby, and I'm like, what in the world? That's really cool. And I really want to go to it. Hi, my name is Raven. I'm playing on.
You said the part. You said the most.
Okay, first of all, nice. Secondly, you can tell because of the order in the fucking general VC. That's the order we go in.
Actual order in
That's the
Discord.
order.
Word. Is Tork?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Tork next.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Tork, and I'm playing Toreen. Oh my god.
Let me just make sure we're capturing sound.
We are.
Done.
Hey, Kirby. Next.
I'm Wolfie, I'm playing Boon.
I'm playing Skylar. Yeah,
There you go.
That one.
Painless.
That
Kirby.
bitch.
I can
That
yell,
one.
but I'm not gonna blow out your ears by doing so.
Alright, when we last left off, these numbskulls plus Leslie entered the jungle. They killed a harpy. A harpy eagle, I should say. There's a big difference between those two monsters. And then they walked around for a bit, scavenging little bits and pieces, and then they encountered a giant constrictor snake. That also died. And now everyone is just, in the jungle, recovering. Who's missing hit points? Because now would be a great time to explain your hit dice, if you don't already know how to use them. Where's the share screen button?
I don't need to use my hit dice. I'm only missing two health.
I'm missing one health.
I'm missing 10.
I only have 14 HP left.
There you go. We can...
Oh,
It was
Boon.
1 HP.
Oh, no.
I'm fine. I'm just...
I
Hey, Boon.
don't know.
Do you have a
If I
healing
got hit?
potion?
Oh. Well, do you want to waste a healing potion? Because here's a great time to explain taking a short rest. So, whenever you take a short rest, you guys can choose to use your hit dice, which, since you're all level 4,
Mine
You'll
is
have-
48.
yep,
Five
you
for me.
have... You have something different because you're a barbarian. You have 5d... You have 4d8, or 4d12, and,
And 1d8.
what is it? Yeah. So you can choose to use a number of hit dice. However, you only get your hit dice back after you take a long rest, and even then you only get half the hit dice back. So,
I should
do you
probably-
guys want to take a
What?
short rest?
Sure.
Oh.
I mean, we can.
I heardy.
Alright, you want to take a short rest here, right next to the giant constrictor corpse?
Yeah, we might as well skin it while we're here.
Yeah. Get some of the scales and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Maybe collect the venom if it has venom.
That's
Okay.
not me job.
I forgot about break up real fine.
What?
Do you want to try that again?
Huh? Oh,
Couldn't hear you.
I got yum yums in my mouth. I forgot about the snake that we were fighting.
Yeah, that's there. If you want to take the opportunity and time to scavenge things off of it, those are going to be survival rolls.
I mean,
Okay.
do the fangs hold the poison, or is it just like the tube to put the poison through?
You'd actually have to roll survival.
Oh, where are my dice? I
I'm
just
full healed.
had you. Oh, you're right there. Excuse me, little dragon.
Wolfie, you want to try that again? There you go. Not
wait,
bad.
we can't use our dice?
What do you can.
Okay.
Uh,
Last time
You
you told me
can
to
and
use dice.
you used your
You
one
c-
rogue dice, Tork.
Yep.
You can until I say you can't.
I am up to 28 out of 34 health.
It's not bad. 17 survival. Is that an 8 for your health hit dice or 8 for survival?
8 for survival. I forgot what to do for hit dice. Oh,
I mean, do you need to use hit dice? Because if you don't need to use hit dice...
I was less than 10 health. I mean, I have 26 health.
Okay, then if you would like to, you can expend a number of your hit dice, because fighters get a pretty big hit die too. They get a d10.
Okay.
17 for survival. Yeah, you get a good... It's harder to collect the scales off these things individually. It's a lot more useful to collect the, like, slabs of skin for purposes. So I'll say you get maybe get a good, like, 12 inches of snake skin.
Can I try and take any poison or fangs from it?
Yeah, roll survival. Also, Raven, you can't quite figure out where that poison gland is. Oh, that's pretty good.
30-20.
Its mouth looks a little fucked up. So yeah, you pretty easily managed to collect its two prominent fangs, which are kind of hanging out of the little flap that they retract into. As for poison, you also massage, I'll say like 2 or 3 vials out of the snake. Just because it's like free dripping, but it is mixed with blood. That is for Tork, not you, Raven.
Aww.
'Cause Tork got-
If I drank poison, would it kill me?
Aren't you immune to poison?
Oh. Forgot. Still.
I think you're immune to poison.
Will I just get really bad diarrhea?
You don't have a bodily movement.
Oh,
Immunity
so
means immunity.
Will I just get... You know what, DJ? This is... I'm just asking.
You do not have a body in which the poison makes sense.
That's true.
There are certain types
yet I
of poison
can
that
get
might be
burned.
able to... Well, yes, you can get burned. You can get
Okay.
burned by things like radiant damage.
Yeah.
Most things you're going to take half damage to. I'd say for the purposes of you, since you are a ghost, you are practically immune to poison.
Yeah.
Unless it's magical. That's a different story. Alright. So you guys kind of set up this makeshift camp. Are any of you keeping watch?
I can keep
I'll
watch.
probably
If
do it since I have the alert feat. And honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
Tork-
like the least damaged besides.
Alright. You guys do anything else? Scavenge? Or you harvesting flesh from this giant constrictor corpse? Because you could get some meat off it.
We'll try to get some meat, see if I can get some food for us.
I'll say you get, just going off your last roll, you'll get, what's it called? Yeah, I'll just fucking roll this dice for it and that'll tell me. 10 pounds of snake meat that, you're pretty sure isn't poisoned. And also isn't riddled with stab wounds or disease, because it is, the snake is a little diseased with the bramble in its face.
Yeah.
What does bramble mean?
Bramble is a type of bush, but, for the snake, there is, bramble. DJ, what are you doing?
Huh?
Is that your AC?
Oh yeah, it's freezing.
Oh, I got you. So you've seen spottings of it around the forest. There have been these patches of black bramble around that, and they do seem to be mildly affecting the wildlife. For instance, this snake, which has bramble sticking out of it. It's wrapped around. It's kind of woven in between its flesh in certain spots. Not a massive amount, because you didn't see it right off the bat, but now that you've had a chance to rest and really look at it, you can see it. So who's to say that meat is good or not? Looks good,
Oh, okay.
mostly. Alright, you guys do anything else?
No. So, final call on that. Who was taking watch?
It sounds like it is Aaron.
Alright, I'm just going to roll up and take myself a nappy nap.
I can
Yep.
too, since I'm just I don't sleep.
You do not sleep. And again, a short rest is just like an hour of not doing anything strenuous.
Yeah.
So you
People
guys have
will
the
really take A
option.
little bit of a nap.
Yeah, you have the option to go poking around, have conversations amongst yourself. Shale is opting to eat some of the bramble. Just very little bites of it.
Shale,
He-
don't do that. We don't know if it's good or not.
It doesn't taste good. me
Don't
tell you.
eat the bramble.
But
Spit
maybe
it out
it's
now. Spit it out.
No,
Spit it out.
no,
Shale.
no.
Shale.
Why?
If you don't spit it out now, you're not getting any cookies tonight.
How fucking dare you? And it's kind of just falling out of his beak at the
Shale,
mention of it.
this bramble is inside the snake's body. We don't know how it got there, and we were told not to touch it.
Maybe it grants superpowers.
You already have superpowers.
Oh shit, I do?
Yeah. Now spit it
Yeah.
out.
You can cast Mage Hand.
Oh
Two
yeah.
mage hands.
Ooh, mage hands. I keep forgetting that. I know Leslie punched somebody, but I don't know who he punched. But he's just kind of staring off into space. So it sounds like y'all take your short rest, and then you head on. Which direction are you heading in?
I think we were headed, if I remember correctly, I think we were headed north, technically. I
Like
think I did a
northwest, like
survival
northeast-ish.
roll last session.
Yeah, because survivor roll is how you
Yeah.
determine directions and, the wild. You're
Mhm.
essentially Bear Grylling it.
Yeah, but we do have the map, technically.
It's
Yeah.
technically it's a very loose map, so if you're using the map, you can roll with advantage.
Okay, do you want me to make another roll?
If you'd like.
Okay. I have to turn on my phone, grab the... Let's see, what's my survival? +3.
Yeah, out of everybody, you should have the, you should.
I have a +4 to survival since I have proficiency in it.
Well, you
Very
can
well.
roll, because Boon's kind of just looking at this map, looking at the nature, and thinking... The bramble is kind of kind of everywhere over here. I don't know.
Didn't you
Can
say
I
that we
call
get
out to the
advantage?
druid by the black tree? Can I be like, hello? What was her name again?
Mm.
Did you say we get to roll to advantage because of the map, or is it just a straight roll?
Oh yeah, roll at advantage. I didn't do that.
Yeah, try one more roll, Wolfie, then I'll roll.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do have the map. Whether or not you can read it or not, that's different.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay,
seem like
cool.
you can read it.
I got a 9 again.
One
not
more,
gonna roll
maybe you'll get
again.
a prize.
Yeah, not a
Okay,
very
For
good one.
shits and giggles, Aaron, go ahead and roll with Frank.
Okay.
Let's see if we can right off the bat be fucked.
2d20. I'll just do it all at once. I got a dirty 20.
All right, yeah, you notice that the bramble is thicker heading up to the northwest. Significantly. And it's kind of understandable how Boon might have gotten that confused about it, because she was looking down. You've got a few extra feet, so you naturally look up. The bramble is hanging like jungle vines and snaking around the tops of the trees.
I point up to the trees, and I say, the bramble's like kind of up in the trees, not really on the ground, but I think we gotta go that way, as he points northwest.
Okay. What is does anybody remember what the gal's name was? The druid?
Kerosene.
Kerosene?
I think it was kerosene.
No.
Is that Shale saying that?
Can
'Cause
I
if it is,
roll-
I
Yeah.
don't believe a fucking word.
Can I roll history for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know why her name would be Kerosene. That sounds weird. Oh,
What the fuck?
You rolled 20D instead of D20.
D -1.
20D -1.
Damn.
You do that dog thing where you're just kind of sitting there and your tongue's hanging out. There's a bit of drool, and your eyes are just slowly drifting off from each other. You see the void before you. It's ready to kill you. There's a maggot right behind your ass. No.
What?
12? It was a flower.
How did you roll 20 D -1s and somehow only end up with a -18?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It was a flower.
Maybe
It's a red
maybe
flower.
0 and -1. I don't fucking know, DJ.
There's only 19 ones there. And so from 0, it goes to -18. I only rolled 19. I don't know why, but...
Because they already have a -1 in their stat.
The chrysanthemum?
Everyone is free to roll history if you really got to think about it. Meanwhile, Augustine, you're heading this charge?
Yeah, I'm kind of like packing little stuff that
19.
kind of fell around as we were waiting. But yeah.
19? It's Poppy.
19. Ah.
Guys, it's Poppy.
Ah.
That's what I said, kerosene.
He just hears Skylar whisper, and then he's like, "Oh, guys, it's Poppy."
Guys, I remembered.
DJ being that one guy who takes the credit for the class.
It just the Poppy? DJ.
Poppy. Yeah.
Yes, her name is
Playtime?
Poppy. No.
Violence against nature.
I would hope you're not committing violence against nature. Now would be the time to scavenge as you take the next few hours just kind of traversing through the jungle. And this is getting to be more difficult. This seems to be a path a lot less traveled by. So it's not as well kept as the jungle.
I want to see if there are any like natural like fruits and plants and stuff that can be eaten that aren't taken by the bramble.
I'll grab some bark to chew on if there's any.
Both of you roll nature with disadvantage.
Every now
Okay.
and then, I'm gonna call out to Poppy.
Okay.
Just politely be like, "Hello, Miss
Are you
Poppy."
being particularly loud?
Not really. Just I figured, if she's a druid and she's nearby, she probably can hear me.
I got it.
Okay. 9. You do see there are some fruits, but in this section of forest where it's getting darker and the bramble a lot thicker, you see the bramble that has taken them. The fruit is kind of shrunken and withering, almost as if the bramble is stealing nutrients from these plants. You got an 8.
No.
What's your survival?
2.
You get a...
I'm level.
you got
I'm
you
level
got
like
an 8.
4, Kai. Come on, give me a break. Am I level? You might level 4? Yeah, I am. Okay.
There's lots of bark, but the bark has bramble intertwined in it, and where the bramble is thickest, it's taken on a darker hue. Doesn't look like it'd be safe to nibble on, and as you're thinking that, you do notice there is a corpse of a jungle rabbit kind of just stuck on the bark, its teeth lodged in there, and it's halfway through decaying.
I'm gonna get frustrated as we walk and be like, hey, you know what'd be really cool? Some fucking bramble. This place just needs more bramble, guys.
Hadriel,
I
chill
think
out.
there's enough, Hadriel. Look.
Never mind.
I can... You see Shale just fly over and sit on your head. I can find you some more bramble.
You know what?
Augustine's
You
gonna
do
look
that,
and see if there are-
Shale?
Maybe go ask
August-
Boon about that.
Shale,
Augustine's
come here,
gonna look
buddy.
and see if
Come,
there
come,
are,
come snuggle,
trees.
under my hair.
Or bark that's
I
take a-
am
come
not
take
a
a nap.
snuggler. You
Yes,
see
you are.
him
Come take a
immediately
nap.
start, clawing at your hair, just kind of moving around, shifting it, and just fussing around with it. Makes a very, very plentiful nest.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
get comfy because we're gonna be walking for a little while, so you gotta rest up, okay?
I am very rested. I am a pigeon with 2 quarters.
You're not a pigeon anymore.
I'm a frog that
2
knows-
quarters and a stick, and he holds up that wand again. Magic stick! And he's gonna go
Go
ahead
on
and
the
try and
way,
cast
Shale.
a spell. Uh-oh.
Did he succeed in casting a spell with the stick?
Oh,
Shale, what have you done?
Fireball.
Theoretically, he should be in control of the beast because he cast it.
That's if his intelligence
That's
is
what
higher than
Augustine
the
says it out
beast.
loud once he sees Hadriel trying to do it.
You see me try to do it?
Oh.
No, sorry, Shale.
I was gonna say.
Uh-oh.
Miss Poppy, please show up so I can get my bird to stop making a mess of things.
What number is that one? That's a big number.
Okay, Augustine is gonna not
We
go
have
look for bark as he sees
strawberries.
Hadriel do magic.
Mayor said you like strawberries.
As I see the magic start forming, I'm gonna just start slowly backing
All
up.
right, Boon, you see the wand start to flicker and spark, and you see Shale's eyes do the same thing. But rather than taking on the green hue of your magic, it takes on a violet color. And then all of a sudden, you are... you feel your hands and your feet bound in thick leather bondage.
Show up.
Complete with a harness.
Whoa!
And you lose your footing. I need you to make me a dexterity save at disadvantage as you're in almost a full, I don't know if I can say this, GIP suit?
I was right. I guess
my
right.
god.
Why have you done this
Augustine's
to
gonna-
me?
Augustine's gonna come
Why
over
have
and
you
try
done
to
this to me?
Get her.
Why?
Get her out of it.
This
Where
isn't a
did-
question for
Shale,
Shale, this is a
meanwhile,
question to
now
Kai.
has one of those Falcon masks on, except it's made of black
Oh my.
latex.
Why did you make this? Why?
Is
Why
this-
have you done this?
Because it's just
Why?
labeled bondage.
You could
That's
have
all
done
it's
something
labeled on.
different.
Like a
I know.
rope
You could
on
have done like,
hands.
hey, you could have done, hey, there's a rope connected to me and Shale now.
Or there's
Nah.
a rope around your neck.
Or it's
I mean,
like
it's
a
just
metaphorical
fine
bond.
leather straps around your arms. You can see it's made of like 3 or 4 different, probably like yard length leather straps with little buckles on them. What'd
Alright,
you roll for
cool.
dexterity?
No, I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
done
don't-
yet. Let's see if it
Any
gets
lower.
worse.
Man, can you get worse?
Okay, it didn't get worse.
All right. Yeah, you definitely trip and fall and eat ass, and Shale goes tumbling after you.
Augusteen's gonna go up to Boon.
Shale. This
And
is
he's
what
gonna be like-
happens when you screw around with things you don't know about, bud.
Don't worry, I know how to take you out of this.
No,
shit.
Augustine's
just
gonna- Augustine's
let
gonna be like,
Augustine do it, please.
The thing is,
Augustine, you want out of this?
it's because here's the thing. Un
Hey guys,
knows
it's
herself.
nighttime. It's time to go to sleep.
Yes.
It's sleep time. And you see Shale's head just kind of flop over.
I'm gonna go over and take off the mask from Shale.
Are you
No,
sure?
leave it on, leave it on, leave it on, leave it on.
Why?
It'll make him go to sleep.
Oh, okay, but I honestly can
Just
help you.
make it-
I've used this before.
He's got a little
Yes, I
nose
know.
hole to breathe. He just can't
Augustine's
see.
Augustine
Yes,
just
I
starts
know, I
cutting
know,
the-
Un. Just please get
Are
me
you
out
sure
of this.
you want to cut
Yeah,
it?
I'll do it.
Just
Fine,
don't
then
cut
instead
it.
of
Just
taking up the
untie
mask-
me.
It's literally
Okay.
attached by little buckles.
Un unties it. There.
Untie me. Undo the buckles.
Just unbuckle.
All right, you have 8 3-yard leather straps. They're made of nice leather. It's like instead of okay. I think you were already a human, if
Well,
I'm
I've been
honest.
walking as a dog the entire time.
All right, you pick up Shale. You now have a Shale tucked under your arm like a
Can I
misbehaving
have my
chicken.
bird back? Can I have my bird back?
I plop him on her head.
Thank you.
All right, you do that, and you now
I'm-
have a misbehaving chicken.
Augustine says to Boon, "Well, at least that leather could come in handy."
Yeah, can we go now?
Transform back
and
into
he
dog.
turns around and just starts walking.
All right.
Okay.
And then Augustine goes back and tries to look for some bear bark, noticing Hadriel's disgruntledness.
Hey,
All right,
just use the bark that you have in your pocket.
We gotta learn how to be self-sufficient.
Just use the bark you have in your pocket.
I don't even
Go
think I
ahead
have
and roll the survival at disadvantage again.
12.
12.
12. Yeah.
You don't see any bark, but you do catch movement in the trees.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be looking closer at that.
All right, you look closer at it. You see familiar black hair and these robes with red and white accenting and the droopy ears. And for a brief moment, you see the orange eyes, and you realize in the distance there is Garnet.
Oh.
Hadriel. While Augustine is staring, Toreen hands you a stick with her presumably mouth.
Yeah. Hey, Toreen, I appreciate it. I have a feeling that this has been covered in your drool. Probably on multiple occasions.
Augustine interrupts the conversation
Well,
and
fine
says,
then, be like that.
Hadriel,
Walks away.
I think I see your daughter up there.
Which one?
I point over to where I saw her and say Garnet.
Garnet?
All right. As you say that, you do see, I guess Augustine would, because she's not on the ground. She's literally up in the trees, just kind of moving around. And her ear does angle back, and she does look back over her shoulder at you specifically, because you're the only one that she can see peeking out from behind this massive tree. And you see her kind of hang from the branch and just stare at you. This is another one of those fucking hallucinations, because I'm really tired.
No.
the hell are you doing in the forest?
Oh shit! It's actually fuck. Hey, what's
Hi.
up? Hi.
You are hallucinating?
No.
I don't believe you.
Good. I mean,
What?
shit. Where is she? Hang on. Up. She's all the way at the start. Just move. She's gonna go ahead and roll acrobatics because she's about 30 feet up from the air. She makes it, lands very gracefully on her feet, and just kind of walks over to you guys. And she does have these heavy bags under her eyes, and she just stares at you. What are you guys doing out here? I mean, I guess I know why you're out here. It's almost noon. Shouldn't you be deeper in the forest?
Huh?
We took a rest earlier.
Yeah.
We fought a giant
We had a-
snake
Yeah.
in
And
a
a
heartbeat.
bird.
You fought
Why
a
are you
giant
here?
snake right outside of town?
It
No.
blocked us.
That was about like an hour and 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was still in the forest.
She looks thoroughly confused. Okay.
Want a strawberry?
Yeah, I'll take a strawberry. I like
I'm gonna-
strawberries.
I'll go ahead and hand her a nice fresh strawberry.
All right, you hand her a strawberry, and she eats it. You do go ahead and roll perception for me.
Okay, me?
Yeah, because you're closest to her right now.
Alrighty. What is my prescription?
+5.
Hi.
What is your prescription?
That's what I say to my doctor. On caps lock. I didn't do very well. I'm still kind of reeling over the fact that I was just bound in a fucking leather suit.
Yeah, your sex repulsed brain is like, man, that leather felt kind of nice, but at the same time, no. I might be getting rash. She just looks tired. There's a couple of leaves in her hair, but she does have that, afro hair. It's very thick, and it's no surprise. But yeah, she just kind of looks a little tired.
Can I use my tail to get the leaves out of her hair? Because I'm too short to reach her head.
I think you're still too short to reach them with your tail.
I thought my tail was bigger than me.
I mean, it is, but she's, what, 5'10"? She's on the shorter side for a female. Yeah, she's around...
So she is
5.
literally like an entire over a foot taller than me.
I believe she's either 5'10", 5'7".
That's like
Okay,
almost-
well, I'm
I think you
4'9",
can-
so...
I think you can get the amount of her hair if you do a handstand and then use your tail.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, what am I?
You have leaves in your hair.
You've got leaves in your hair.
Yeah, I'm in a jungle, but thank you. And,
Now, why does it look like you've been here for like a day?
She has. She got. I
shouldn't
assume
be.
Running
she.
around the trees.
I was looking for what do you call them? I heard there were some kobolds, so I figured I would go have a look at them.
No, we're
Did you tell
looking
him the truth?
for the druid.
What do you
Can I
mean?
sense if she's telling the truth?
I think she is.
You want
because
to
if-
insight check her?
Yeah.
Isn't there like kobolds living in the jungle nearby?
There is, but go ahead and roll
Yeah.
that insight.
Yeah. I don't say anything. I just kind of contemplate. Oh, it's a 14.
She's definitely withholding the truth. There's a bit of disorientation in her eyes, like she's trying to properly plan something.
Yeah, Augusteen doesn't care too much. He doesn't say anything.
Good to
Well,
know.
Have you seen Nightingale around?
She's going for that. Man, you are just not doing good, are you? Not really. I saw her, I think maybe 5-10 minutes ago, but it was a lot darker outside. So maybe it was a handful of hours ago. She looked scary.
Scary?
Just
Are
scary.
you sure you're okay? Because you've been gone since last night.
Pretty sure I'm alright. I'm walking, so that's
That
fine.
doesn't always mean you're okay.
Are you
mean,
gonna be walking back to town?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go
I don't
back to
believe you.
town.
I don't believe you.
You just... Okay, so you're calling me a liar to my face.
Ooh,
Bold, but I can
use a
respect
leather
that.
as a leash and we can bring her with us.
I'm sorry,
And-
what?
Boon,
Gonna do that?
I think
Put
that's
it on a
my...
leash.
Boon, take a deep breath. Calm
You
down.
see her raise her
And keep
fist
your
slightly
sexual
and
exploits to
roll her
yourself.
ankles.
Head fist bump. I'm sorry. I just maybe because you're worrying us.
You
It
don't
was more of
hype
an
people
impulsive
up when
thought,
you're
I'm
worried
sorry.
about people.
Augusteen says,
I
"Keep your
know, but
sexual
I'm
exploits
used to it."
yourself, Boon."
What?
Said, keep your sexual exploits to yourself.
Listen,
Listen,
this was
if
nothing
you want me to
sexual.
go
This
back
is
to town,
about-
I'll go back to town. I'm pretty sure it's... She kind of looks up in the trees. Looks up at the sun.
Just come
Okay,
with
she
us.
looks pretty good.
I
It's
What
like, southeast, right?
You just stay with us.
Southeast past the, Are you sure?
You stay with us. She looks like she'd been up since since last night, which she has. She left.
Oh, well... DJ, aren't you worried though? Like, she seems like someone you need to kind of worry about right now.
Yeah,
Who's
I want
DJ?
her to go back and sleep.
Oh, okay. Hey,
I think that'd be
Um,
the best for you, given that there's a fucking sheet ghost monster juicing people, and also apparently a druid out here that's a cause for concern to some people.
do you want her to be... And I'm not saying this because you're a kid or you're unable to defend yourself, but you do look worn. Do you need someone to take her? I don't say chaperone, but like more like help her so that if she does meet something, it doesn't hurt her.
As long as
Okay,
she's not
first
going
of all,
deeper
I'm-
into the forest, I feel like that's not a problem.
I'm in my 20s. I've been living in a jungle my whole life. Granted, this is a weird jungle with weird, not edible plants right now, but I'm pretty sure just so long as I follow the path that has the least disease, I'll get back.
Good try
Okay,
following
and then
our path. We probably left some metaphorical crumbs on our way here.
Cool.
And some
really
literal.
quickly, and then Un gets out her paper and pencil, just like rips a tiny piece, and then writes on there, "Is this about the Book of the Shrieks?" Then hands it to her discreetly.
Discreetly while we're all looking at her.
Yeah, but you don't know what I
Roll
wrote.
sleight of hand at disadvantage
but you don't
because
know what I-
everyone is looking at you.
They saw what I wrote.
Well,
No,
no, but you're trying to be stealthy about this, right?
No, just about what I wrote.
I mean, yeah, roll sleight of hand because some people there are literally two people right next to you, not including Shale because Shale is still asleep.
And well,
Okay,
Boon is shorter than you. Augustine is taller than you and is a cat who has a.
Which one
super
is
good eyes.
Oh, that would be
Sleight of
12.
hand is in your dexterity.
Yeah, 12.
In total?
Oon, first
Yeah.
you're talking about leather, now you're handing my daughter love notes. What's going on?
No. This isn't love notes. Easy, Hadriel.
For those of you who want to perception it, go ahead.
And I know some bitches will.
I'm sorry. I rolled a 26.
Okay, so unless you wrote it in a different language, which I'm gonna presume you did not,
No.
Augustine can definitely read what that says.
It's a good thing.
Boon,
I
did you wanna
don't.
read
I
it?
don't see what that says. Oh my god.
No, because one thing, you're all the way at the back. It's a little piece of paper.
And I rolled a
There's
nat
literally
one.
a 6'5" hair gun right in front of you. Your face is, well, even if you were taller than it, your face is still filled with, like, back and coat.
But now it's filled with tail and ass.
It depends on if she's still a dog, because it could be full of ass.
She is a dog still.
Alright, then
Is she
yes,
not?
it's
I
definitely
have
full
a-
of ass.
I have a fun tidbit for you, Kai. I don't think Tork is ever gonna have Toreen turn back into a human unless they have to.
They've been switching back and forth constantly.
Have you?
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
literally
Yes.
raged.
I have
always
not
comes
been
back
more.
to a dog.
I picked up fucking what's his name as a human.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
I didn't
Toreen's
say it. I
been-
wrote it.
Toreen's human body may be weaker, but she's still actively using it. It's just getting around as a dog is easier.
Comfortable.
It is more comfortable, as your human feet have not walked in a year. So walking on barefoot ground, even if they are the paws of a canine, you've been in a box for a year?
Have you atrophied?
Yes,
No.
she has. And you can kind of see it in her dog form, too. It's almost as if the merging compromised bits and pieces. So while her dog form was perfectly healthy, her hybrid form is not the healthiest, so they kind of negated each other. If that makes sense. So, Augusteen definitely sees that note, and Garnet looks at it, looks up at you. Kind of just... Does she speak any other languages? She speaks it now. You hear her hiss something in Draconic that sounds of to the likes of, "You know better, mind your own business." But to all of you, it just sounds like hiss fuck duck.
Okay. Has my daughter ever known Draconic?
I don't know. Roll history.
Three.
Excuse me. Sorry.
God, I hate how this is set because I'm not in this fucking order. History. There you are. That is a 14.
14. She's picked up bits and pieces of Draconic, mainly from students who've come through. There have been a large number of Dragonborns, because there is an honor to that. And several of your family members do speak Draconic, mainly Thuli and Howlite, because many magical scrolls are written in Draconic.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be a stretch if her pronunciation is a bit broken, kind of like how I speak broken Spanish to customers.
I wonder where I picked up Elvish.
I mean, you know history for that. I don't
do
know.
that right now. We're in the middle of something.
All
I
right,
know common and cat.
you do know only common and cat.
I did guess probably on weird.
Probably. So anyway, she says that to you. Oon, how do you respond?
I just shrug and say, okay.
And she's gonna just kind of pocket that note, shoves past you and Augusteen, and
Augustine's
starts
gonna
heading.
Augustine's gonna give her like half a pound of the snake meat and say, "Here, here's a little bit of food if you need it."
I'm not gonna starve out here. Town should literally be about, what, a mile that way?
Take it. And he just shoves it in.
Roll nature for me.
Just okay. Oh, that's a 19, so unnatural 20.
You guys have
Aragon's
walked the
vegetarian?
equivalent. They can't be. They do require larger amounts of vegetation, but they can digest meat. It's just Haragons who eat primarily meat. They have different things happen to them. In any case, you've walked maybe the equivalent of 10 miles.
It's
Yeah,
a lot
take it.
farther away than just 1 mile, Garnet. Like a half a day's walk.
Yeah, that's been a bit.
And she does glance back at the sun. You guys did leave at first morning, so
We left like first thing this morning.
what I'm hearing is I should get there by what, first dusk?
Somewhere
Give or
around there, yeah.
take.
They'll take the
You
meat.
might want to stay with us, hun.
All right, fine.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'll
think
stay
you're
with you
doing too
guys.
hot.
Okay,
Why do you-
okay.
Because you just said town is a mile away. You
Distance
seem
is-
really lost and confused right now. I don't think it's safe for us to leave you alone.
Can I walk up to him and be like, by the way, when's the last time you actually slept?
You also said you were hallucinating.
All right, what is going on? What's this interrogation? Are we going or are we not?
We're going. And you're
All
coming
right,
along.
let's go. Fine. Fine.
Do you need food or water?
I am right here. I am perfectly fine. And you see her hair starting to smoke and her fists start to catch fire.
And Augustine pats Hadriel on the shoulder and then just starts walking.
You walk,
Not too
you
far
walk.
ahead.
Is everyone walking?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yes.
Alright then, what order is everyone going in? Augustine, sounds like you're heading the way because you actually know which way you're going.
I'm following close
I'll
on
be
their
behind
heels.
Augustine.
Alright, sounds like Toreen, followed by Boon and Shale. Boon, where are you going?
I'm just going.
Alright. Hadriel, where are you going?
I mean, closer to the back.
Alright. Leslie
far.
is also closer to the back. Skylar, where are you going?
Either middle of the pack or the back.
Alright, sounds like you're taking up the rear. And you all continue onwards. Do I have
And then I'm
the-
gonna ask to Boone, do you want me to somewhat go like up in this, like not up in the trees or in the sky, but like a bit more up just to get a better view if we can find Poppy?
You're welcome to.
I mean,
Alright.
we're
Might
in
be a little
a
useless since we are in a forest.
yeah. The canopy's gonna be in the way.
I know, but I can fly faster than you guys can walk.
Yeah. You can try it. See what you can glean. Nothing will hurt coming out of it. As long as we don't put another owl.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And then
Alright.
Augustine's gonna call back to Skylar. So how you feeling? Remembering anything yet?
Sorry, what?
I said, how you feeling? Remember anything yet?
Nope. I'm only thing I got is I'm a manticore with a wife and a concubine.
Have you tried thinking about it?
Wife and concubine.
Have we tried?
I'm sorry.
Guys, there's something purple right next to us.
That's your shadow.
Oh. Guys, what is this thing that's following me? What is this thing that's following me? Why did
I'm scared by a shadow.
Somebody clip that.
I'm just gonna look up, be like, Boone, when's the last time you slept?
Oh, I don't sleep. What is that?
It's your shadow.
Oh,
It's to gauge how far you are from the ground.
maybe that's right. Oh, that's
Why do you
creepy.
cast a shadow if you're a ghost?
I don't know. Why do you think I'm freaked out, man?
There.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get up above the canopy and you can see about maybe 2-3 miles, almost dead set north. You do see a rather large black tree. You see at the very top there, roll perception for me.
Okay. Also, I don't know if it's the neighbors, but there's really heavy footsteps right outside. And it sounds like right outside my door. And that doesn't sound like my parents walking. So either this place is haunted or something. I got, what'd you say? Roll for what?
Perception.
Which is plus
Okay.
3.
Yeah, it's a 17.
Okay. Squinting very hard and using a bit of your ethereal sight, you do see there are bones and bottles tied to the very top of the trees, hanging off these long dead branches wrapped in red and purple bramble with these spiny black leaves.
My guys, there are bottles up here.
It's not this tree, it's a tree like far, far out there.
Guys, there are bottles over there. And a tree over there.
What kind of tree?
What kind of tree?
I don't know. I described the tree to them.
That
Oh,
sounds like the tree we're going to.
That's Poppy's tree.
I found Poppy's tree.
Good job.
Guys, I found Poppy's tree.
Pedro, you did
You
nothing!
say that loud enough, she'll. Poppy Muff.
Augustine
No,
just goes back to his conversation with Skylar. Where is your concubine? I haven't heard about that one yet.
That I don't know. I've never. Everything is.
Can you describe it for me if you know anything about it?
Can I describe my concubine from memory?
Or like where
You
it was?
gotta try, or else you're never gonna break that mask.
Well, no, that's what I'm asking. Like, can I roll to describe the concubine from memory?
Roll history.
Oh, Jabba. 19. Again. It's the second 19 in a row.
Okay.
Don't tell Kai that.
Yeah, you.
As long as you don't get a third 19 in a row, you'll be fine.
So,
Exactly.
focusing on the details, you. How do I describe this one to you? This one is more masculine, sharper features, much sharper jawline, eyes that are. Huh?
I'm a bi manticore.
I don't. That's up to you, man. Tall horns like a gazelle's that spiral upwards. You remember skin that glitters like fine sand that could cost silver upon silver. But mostly you see eyes that are both challenging and smug.
It was a long
Oh, so a
pause.
brat. Like me. Got it.
Sure. You remember these goat-like eyes staring at you rather than slits.
Well, I guess I'm open to anything, aren't I?
I don't fucking know.
Hey, you're a manticore. You're made of everything too.
This is
You do
true.
technically be made of everything.
Hey, you're like this guy over here, as he points to Hadriel.
Excuse me?
You
I'm
like a
made
little
of
bit that?
rabbit.
No, not that part. You have like 7 spouses.
Yeah, none of them are
All different
concubines
races.
though.
Where is your concubine?
Well, you hear her just kind of mutter quietly under her breath.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, from what you used to tell me, which I wish you would stop telling me sometimes. What was her name? Kali's kind of a concubine. She lost a bet to you, and you ended up marrying her.
Yeah, but that's this dragonborn shit, you know?
Is it? I don't know if you noticed, but gold dragonborns don't exactly have a culture, because most of them are dead.
Well, Augustine goes back to his conversation.
I
with
have no
Skylar.
rebuttal towards that. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I suppose they're gold. It makes sense.
He just says, "Yeah, so, where is this concubine of yours?"
I roll history, see if I can remember where I last saw.
Roll religion.
Where did I leave my
Religion.
concubine?
It's like leaving your wife in the grocery store. She's probably in the wine section.
Hey. You know, I'm just doing my part and helping Zom pull these questions out. Just a little bit at a time.
15.
plus? Oh, right, you don't have a plus.
Yeah, I don't have a plus. You got my plus.
You
I
got
say
my plus.
history. I keep forgetting
Religion.
that.
Religion.
Let me just. Skylar. Oh,
I'm a cleric, so I should have good religion. I
religion is
swear.
intelligence.
Did you make me dumb?
I mean, I think you're technically smarter than. Oh, let me see. Let me double check.
I was like,
I
did
have-
you make
I have
me
the highest
dumb?
intelligence out of everyone else here. I have a 13.
Are you
You're
smarter
average.
than a demigod?
That's not very hard. Uh,
She called you stupid.
Now, what's your
okay.
intelligence at?
So
I'm at a crisp
Yay.
12.
you focus on that memory, and you do know for a fact they live in hell.
Ah.
They live in one of the hells. They live in one of the shrieks. But you do know that in the past you used to be able to summon them to where you can't kind of remember. The details are kind of fuzzy.
Demon concubine?
Whoa. Okay. Wait. But I can summon. Wait. What?
Emotional damage.
Most of the times when it comes to summoning, you need to know their name.
Yeah, and I don't know their name right now.
I don't know. Just start saying names.
I would suggest not doing that. We don't want to have another ball situation, Hadriel.
Well, don't say
Yeah.
his name.
I'm not
If
trying to
you-
summon anything.
If
so
you
it's
say
hard.
Ball's name a certain amount of times, do they appear?
I will.
It's
You-
only
I need to get the
one
holy
phrase
water.
that I don't want to try.
That is
Hadriel,
mean.
hey Hadriel, for shits and giggles, go ahead and roll me perception.
I don't wanna.
You know, remember, Ball is still active, even if you're not like, you know.
Okay. Yeah. I
If
don't
I
wanna-
sneeze, I
I don't want
swear.
to. I don't want to tempt the second ranked, powerful being in all of Regis. Okay.
Regis.
I don't want to Regis. I don't want to tempt him at all.
Yeah, well, I didn't exactly want to summon him to beat up a level 2 skull.
You know what? Can I roll to see if I can remember the name?
Alright. You rolled a 15. Okay.
It's a
Sure.
bullshit roll. She's trying to get me scared. Trying to get me paranoid. It ain't gonna work.
Sounds like it already is.
Nat 20.
At least
I
it was
say you had to roll history.
It was just to remember the name.
She goes, ball.
So the thing about demons is that they have usually
Oh.
very long names to keep themselves from being summoned.
Use.
You need to be able to have their summoning name.
Right.
The name that you remember is Strega.
Strega. Okay.
Strega with an S.
Oh, Strega. Can I just summon her? Them?
How do you summon them?
So in real life, what you would do? Well,
Shit.
probably.
How do you go about this? You have
Hey.
a name.
Yeah,
I have
maybe,
a
maybe we
name.
should. Maybe just in case this requires like a blood sacrifice or something. Maybe you should hold off.
Yeah, you don't want my blood. It might kill him.
My blood heals, so
Hey, I wonder
kinda yin
if
and yang
I'm
here.
from if I'm supposed to be going to the Shrieks, if I call on a name, would they come to me?
I don't
Well,
think. I don't
right
think we
now
want you to
you're-
be at the epicenter because that. might be
Actually, hold on.
possible.
Hadriel doesn't know that. Never mind.
I don't know if.
Oh no. Help
If
me.
its demon concubine will be appreciative of a random ghost summoning him from the shriek.
Well, what if they get happy when they see Skylar?
Skylar. But we they probably won't recognize
Yeah,
me because y'all can't see me.
See what? That's a fucking blurry cloud over there.
And
Well,
also,
what if
to
I'm
be
like,
fair-
look,
I'm
it's
a very
there!
happy blurry cloud. Thank you very much.
And
You know
also,
what?
to be
Maybe I
fair-
shouldn't scythe you anymore.
One, you're going to Regis, which is the red shriek. We don't know where this concubine lives. It might not even be Regis. You might not have control over that. You probably don't even have control over anything in the dead passed into the shrieks, because that's kind of almost impossible. I don't think anything in the living world has control over the shrieks in any way. They're kind of disconnected but connected kind of thing.
We are walking while we're talking about this, right?
Augustine,
I don't know, are you?
Yes.
Garnet
I was under
and
the
Yes.
Leslie
On
have
and on.
moved far ahead from you.
I
I'm
figured we
walking
were
with
walking
them.
as soon as
Yeah.
Oon gave us a direction.
Yeah.
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 I've been walking this entire time
because-
as I haven't been a part of the conversation.
Okay, so you're up towards them. You go ahead and roll me an insight check, just for funs.
Augustine's still rambling about the
Hold
shriek's
on.
connection to the upper world. You know, none of the gods have really jurisdiction over the shrieks. It's kind of like a separate thing. The shrieks have their own kind of rulers, like Apollo's number 2 in
15.
Vegas and
Here's the thing, Aaron. I don't know if you would know this.
stuff. True.
Aaron
why
may
I'm
know
saying
this.
Augustine.
You got a 2? Oh wait, Tork, did you say a 2 or a 15?
15.
That's a 15.
in the chat.
Okay.
I lost my
Can
notes. How did
can I
I
do a
lose my
general
notes?
perception check?
Oh,
Sure, go ahead.
Oh,
Using
Oh,
my
I
dog
didn't-
nose.
your notes. Hello. Notes are gone. It-
It's that number, right?
I don't think you put
Yep.
it in the. I don't think you put it in the doc at all.
So that'd be 16 for general perception.
Hey, you have expertise, you bitch.
You see at the top side of these trees, there are spiders of unusual size, but they seem to have a snack to keep them busy. They are watching you, and you see that they are infused with the bramble. Rather than the bramble taking them over, they seem to have used it as almost adaptive armor.
How many do I see?
They're about 2, I'd say, small-sized spiders, which is still about the size of a dog.
I whisper back to the others, or not whisper, I say back to the others, guys? We might have a problem. Look up.
Augustine's gonna snap his head over there and look.
Look up.
You see the spiders see you. They're currently eating what appears to be what would this be? A giant monkey.
How
Do I
big are they?
recognize- do I recognize
About the
this
size of
species at all?
dogs.
That's bad.
I
Augustine,
recognize
leave the
this?
meat.
Well, first I want to see if I recognize the species of spider.
Augustine, leave the meat.
Augustine is intently focusing and trying to discern the nature of these spiders.
Roll nature.
I'm gonna shake his arm. Augustine, leave the meat.
Everybody hydrate.
I got an 18.
18.
Alright, I'll drink my cock.
Yeah.
I got caught off guard by cock, as per usual. Taking a sip of tea.
Taking a sip of Monster.
These appear to be... what probably once was a normal jungle spider. These types of spiders in particular, judging from their dark patternation, they're very thick, almost leafy-like fur. Excuse me, pine-like fur. These are probably a native species. What the fuck are they called? They're not in my notes. How closely connected am I to hell? Man, what a question. Anyway, these are probably just jungle spiders, but the bramble that's infused to them have made them different. You see the bramble that's growing on the side of their legs has elongated, almost spur-like barbs that if they were to whip their arms at you, they would deal some serious damage.
How close are they?
But these types of spiders in particular are spiders that don't drink the fluids of their prey. They rip them apart with their mandibles and just kind of shove that meat into the face, which you
How
see them
far are
doing.
they? Yeah, how far are they, and are they on our immediate path?
They're about 50 feet up in the tree, and they are over... Where are my enemy tokens? Zoom out. Just right over here.
Augusteen's gonna look over to Boon and say, no, if they were enticed by it, they probably would have done something by now. And when they have food in there, and I think if we just leave them alone, they'll leave us alone, hopefully. So I think we should just walk on. I'll keep an eye on them. Even Toreen probably would too, and make sure they don't come attacking. If they do, we can see it and anticipate it. That's what
And
Augustine
keep
says to do.
walking. Yeah, they don't... They seem to notice you. They don't seem very interested in you.
Yeah, we'll head
They're just
partially
kinda doing-
around just to be safe.
They're doing that tarantula thing where they stop and look at you and kind of raise their front legs to show their big, big teeth.
Yippee!
Basically, but that is a yippee you do not want to antagonize.
Yeah,
So,
we'll go around.
If not friend, why friend shaped?
It's a spider. It's not supposed to be
They
friend
Yeah,
shaped.
it's a
The
spider with
jumping
bramble
spiders
on
are
it.
adorable.
Do you want to actually ask the
Exactly.
question you typed in chat, Zom?
Yeah, I would ask you that.
Yeah. That's I wanted to put that there so I could say it out loud, and that I didn't forget it.
Here, the throat,
How
get
closely
ready.
connected am I to the Hells, job or personal wise?
Roll history.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. 16.
It is a very intricate part of your existence. It is... You were born in a plane that is not here, or at least you were dragged there. And living in between those planes is part of the job.
Am I planeswalker?
What does that mean?
Words.
Kind of like someone who just wanders the astral. Is that what you mean?
It kind of went more towards Magic the Gathering type thing, but yeah.
Like someone who just travels between planes, really. That's kind of the theory about it.
In a sense.
That was. Did the war I was a part of take place on one of these planes?
Yes.
Okay. Can I roll to remember which planes it was on?
Sure, roll history.
Doobie doobie dooba. 13.
Definitely wasn't here, but you ended up here, so it had to have been close.
That was a 14?
13. It was a 13.
The hint is in the body parts.
From the tornado of
Mhm.
body parts?
Fisher?
Yeah.
What body parts were in the fissure?
Wasn't it arms and legs?
What kind?
Oh, fuck. I don't remember. Because they were of my comrades, from what I remember you saying.
Mm-hmm.
That were in the war, but I don't remember what you said about them.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me this is getting really close.
It is. That's why I'm not giving you jack shit.
I know. Give me a second. I'm pulling this video up right fucking now.
As Skylar has this very intense look, they're beautiful minding it. They see the numbers in the sky. You all continue on your journey. You see the bramble is getting thicker and thicker. The vegetation is less, but I should say it's opposite of less. It's getting more plentiful, but rather than it acting as a disease, it's almost succumbed to it and adapted with it. You see the trees, these big jungle trees, have bramble growing in between the bark, and you see it supporting the tree as it feeds off it, almost like a parasitic relationship. And I need you and Toreen to make dexterity checks for me.
Who?
That is Leslie, Garnet, and Toreen, since they are the three up front. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Leslie. Or Garnet. That's very unfortunate.
Mention I've been with you guys for a year now.
Congrats! Oh god, it's been 3 years. Fuck.
Just wanted to put that out there.
Tork,
What'd you say?
Sorry. Didn't hear about
roll dexterity, please.
roll dexterity.
Do I have to, or is it just Tork? I was out for a second.
You don't have to do anything. It's the first three up front.
Cool.
Was reading a text message, sorry.
You're all good.
$13?
Oh. Alright. You also fail.
Was it just a straight
As-
dexterity or dexterity save?
Is straight dexterity. Aw, man, I missed Iron Moth in chat. I'm mad.
Oh, that sucks.
You are going to take... A second. Where are my dice? There it is. You and Garnet are going to take 3 points of slashing damage as you see the barbs of this tree dislodge from the bark and whip towards you and just slash across you. Leslie is fortunate enough to just get out of the way.
Sorry, how many points?
3 slashing.
Oh, cool.
And you see the tendrils are waving in the air, kind of just waiting. Are the rest of you still moving?
Yeah, seeing this, I'm gonna back away from the trees.
Yeah, say not after that.
Okay,
Yeah.
you back away, you back away. I need you both to make dexterity checks.
Who?
Everyone who's moving.
Oh, okay.
Give me dexterity checks with advantage because you do see the threat coming.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just say, as in girls, I suggest moving a little bit out of the way.
Oh, that's the wrong dice.
Don't
Do
pull a
I
DJ.
need to? I'm
Oh, I got a
currently surrounded
20.
by people.
Are you moving?
Well, not after seeing them get smacked.
Okay, so you're holding still.
Yeah.
Okay, then no. Nat 20, you
Yay.
definitely dodge out of the way as the bramble up top tries to whip at you. Hadriel, you do not, as bramble behind you stabs at you. You're going to take
Loser. I'm sorry.
1 point of piercing damage as the tree behind you, the bramble
Boon
comes
did
to
not say
life
that.
and stabs at you.
Damn, I'm dead.
Augustine, Augustine, you're not going to take any damage. You sense it coming behind you too and just kind of dodge out of the way. I ask again, are you moving?
Okay, I'm gonna stand still.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
stand
much.
still.
Tork.
Still?
And I want to look around, see if there's anybody nearby. If maybe Poppy's here and she thinks we're threats, or if there's someone else here for just the trees acting on their own.
Roll perception.
I'm gonna do the same.
I
Okay.
got a 19.
In total?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, my rolls suck today.
Man, Frank fucking hates you. Switch to your
Yeah.
normal dice.
Okay. I'll use my mini dice.
Okay. You don't see anybody. And the tree is getting fairly close. You guys are maybe, I want to say, a good half-mile away from it. But as you watch and you stand still, you do see that the brambles are slowly sinking back into the trees. You see the blood get absorbed into the trees.
Ooh.
And you hear, or rather you feel it through the soles of your feet, a reverberation through the ground. So very soft and gentle, you almost think it's a trick of the mind, but it's there.
I kind of want to crouch down and put my hands and try to feel for the vibrations on the ground.
I was gonna say, Augustine, throw the meat a little bit ways away. Like, throw 1 pound of the meat, just like a handful. See what happens.
I'll throw that little half pound that I originally cut off for Garnet. After
Okay.
I
Where do you chuck it?
kind of... I'm gonna throw it at the tree we're right next to.
Okay. Chuck it out of the tree, and immediately you see the brambles unhook like fangs to a great beast and sink into it and start tearing it to shreds and pulling it into the bark, wrapping it around the tree, and just kind of pressing it there.
Shale.
And if you watch closely, you can see it very, very slowly start to get absorbed into the bramble and the trees.
I wanna
You
feel on the
scream
ground
shale.
how-
I didn't scream, I whispered.
vibrations.
You scream, whisper, shale, and shale. Embers! What's up?
Shale. Use
Where
your
are you?
mage hand. Use your mage hand.
On what?
Just make it go very slowly away from us. I'm
Where's
testing
away?
something. Just any direction.
Okay, Shale's gonna roll a d4 to pick a direction, because he's blind.
Oh god, who didn't take the hood off him?
I was told not
Okay.
to.
Alright, so we'll use this token. Shale summons his mage hand, and it starts to move towards the tree. And it kind of dinks into the tree, and you see the brambles kind of react, and then just sink back in.
Do I feel anything like when I go to crouch down to touch the ground?
You feel the ground is slightly humming, almost like
Guys,
if
I think I might have figured out the cloth thing.
What?
What?
Is it the brambles?
What about the brambles?
What?
The brambles are sucking the meat dry. It's like it's like not leaving anything behind. That's what the fucking cloth thing is doing. Except Boon doesn't swear. That's just me.
Is it? I thought it left a pile.
Yeah, a pile of like goop or whatever. Anyways, moving on.
Didn't
We
the
will-
cloth go into town, or were all the deaths into the forest?
Town.
Town, yeah.
So that
I'm gonna go ahead and
Well,
call
let's-
out for Poppy.
You could do that.
Oh, well, that's a good time to see if it reacts to sound.
It does not. Augustine, you do feel the ground making slow, almost invisible rumbling noises, kind of like a microwave, or the gentle humming of a refrigerator.
Toreen,
I'm gonna say,
What's
hey,
up?
I'm Boon.
since you're kind of the tankiest of us here, do you want to see if it'll react if you start moving very slowly?
Do you want me to move really slowly, or do you want me to try boom thing?
Well, slowly first. Because if we can all just kind of casually walk our way out of here, that'd be better.
Alright, I'll start going at a snail's pace in any direction.
Okay, you start moving slowly. Bramble doesn't seem to react.
Okay, and I want to go say to Boon, this might be a little stupid, but do you think you can try using some of your druidic powers to try to connect with poppies through the ground? Because I kind of feel like almost a vibration, and it's probably the magic in the ground. Probably.
We don't know if this is Poppy's doing.
I don't think it's her doing, but it's probably her magic because it's her black tree.
Meanwhile, you see Shale is focusing on the mage hand, and he's kind of just smearing it against the tree. It catches onto one of the bramble, and he makes a fist with his claw and grabs a fistful of bramble, and the bramble starts fighting, and he says, "Oh, I got it! I got a biter! I got a biter!
No, stop. Shit.
But I got it! I got it!
No, that's not a bad. We don't want to get it. We don't want to get it.
I got it!" He's gonna go ahead and make a strength check.
This is your fault, Hadriel.
You see the fist's magic intensify, and the claw go from being like a little raven claw to an eagle claw and bulk up twice its side. And Shale kind of goes, "Yup!" and rips off a whole vine of bramble. You see it start wildly flailing around, and it starts spewing this black liquid before going limp. I got it!
That's not how these work.
I just
Yeah,
look
good-
back and
good
go,
job, buddy.
well, that happened.
I'm starting to slowly make my way away from this.
I don't know what I got, but I got it.
I'm
Here,
gonna
Mage
go ahead
Hand.
and
Here, Mage Hand.
chill. Just imagine the mage hand turning off.
Why? But I got it.
I know.
You
Just
don't wa-
imagine the mage hand turning off. We don't need the mage hand anymore.
But I want it.
I know,
Might be
buddy.
a
But you
worm.
can.
It feels like a very spiky worm.
It's not
And
a
I
worm.
want
It's
it.
a bramble. You remember what we talked about with the brambles?
Ah, shit.
I know, buddy. It's okay. We'll get you some worms once we get back to town. Okay?
The white man. Fuck this shit.
I'm
He
very
lets
proud
the
of you.
mage
You did
hand
good.
dissipate. Yeah, but I had it.
I'm gonna give him a kiss on the head.
He turns and looks in your direction. As you all, I presume, start very slowly making your way.
I am
What
gonna
is that?
attempt to reach out in whatever druidic magic that I can.
Okay, how?
Let's see. Hang on. Actually, let me take a look. Would I be able to use fucking druidcraft to do anything?
No, that is literally druid craft. You make things.
Out of druids.
Whoa. Like cannibalism.
No, that's extreme druid craft.
I don't think we want to make a flower right now. It might not be very good with the bramble around.
Why don't you just yell, strawberries?
Hang on, I'm looking up to see what druidcraft does. Druidcraft creates a tiny, harmless sensory effect.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are these things reacting to Oon?
I don't think so.
Oon. Yeah.
mm.
They did try and lash out at her.
Or you mean, are they reacting because of me, or?
No, I just wanted to see if they reacted to specifically movement or life.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Listen.
Oh no.
Let's see. I'm trying to read and see what it says. No, I don't think that'll do anything. I can understand a secret druidic language. Can I see if I can hear anything of the sort? Or feel anything of the sort?
Wow.
I don't know. However, I understand the secret language of druids.
The
How
power
would
of the
you-
druids.
How would you like to try and do this?
Augusteen
gotta-
said that there's some kind of rumbling. I'll go ahead and place a hand on the ground and try and figure that out.
Roll nature.
Okay.
Are you really gonna use Frank?
No, I muted so I could look at my dice, and this
I
tiny
just see
dice-
you typing, and I'm like, you know Frank's gonna
Oh no,
fuck you.
my mute button is bound to the one on my numpad, so it types 1 whenever I hit 1, so it's like I'm fucking typing, but I'm not. What is my nature? I still didn't do well. I got a 9.
9.
Yeah.
You place your hand on the ground, and you do feel that rumbling, but as you're trying to, like, strain your hearing, it doesn't really seem to do anything. It
Okay.
doesn't help that these are weird trees, and you feel Shale's beak kind of pressing your ear and says, muffins.
Do you think you might want to take that mask off of him?
He can take the mask off of himself, right, bud? You got yourself into that mess. You can get yourself out.
Okay. And he reaches up and he tries to just kind of pull it off his face. Oh, man. Well, I tried.
Yep, good job.
Okay.
It's kind of cozy in here. Oh, it's nighttime. I'm just gonna... And he gets comfortable again and just plops down in your head.
Yep, there we go. Excuse me. I don't know, man.
I think it might be best if we just continue heading slowly to the tree, and maybe you being in front because you have the offering for her.
Okay.
Alright, so you move up to the front, where Leslie and Garnet is. Garnet's just kind of looking around, kind of rubbing her arm where she got whipped. And as you guys travel slowly, it doesn't really take too much off of your journey.
Emotional damage!
You realize it's, what do you call it? It's past first noon. I'm getting close to sundown. Let's go ahead and turn that off and turn you on. Oh, I forgot you're all time. Hang on. Let's go ahead and lock that entire layer.
This is giving me Darkwood vibes.
Oh yeah, just a little bit. And last thing I gotta do is select all of you. Boom. You guys, after slowly coming through the bramble, and it gets thinner and thinner, surprisingly, you come to this big opening clearing, and you see the tree before you even arrive at this massive black tree that is making sounds, and you look up and you realize it is the clattering of bones and glass.
Now I'm getting worried for Nightingale.
I mean, she's a hag. This is her element.
But what Garnet, what do you mean by she looked scary?
She probably just looked more like a hag.
Garnet isn't really listening as she kind of stops and looks around. Her eyes are darting about. And
I wonder if this place is like somehow making people who go in it for a while lose their mind.
Skylar and Boon, you feel this. You feel it as you get closer, this sound reverberating through your skull. And it feels draining, almost like the sound of fluorescent lights in a empty office building. And you see at the very base of the tree what appears to be a woman wearing a black dress that is torn in several places. Seems to be made of a... what's it called? It seems to be made of panther fur. She's barefoot with brambles wrapped around her ankles, almost like an accessory. There's various tattoos on her arms, She's a very pale individual with this long, long black flowing hair that goes past her butt. And as she turns her head slightly, you see that she is wearing a coyote mask that completely obscures her face. It was probably a dire coyote.
I'm gonna go
And-
ahead and give her a curtsy. Hello, are you Poppy?
The entity says nothing. She just slowly cocks her head in your direction.
My name is Boon. W- we got directions to come and see you from Mr. Mayor. He said you like strawberries, so we brought some strawberries. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a handful.
She starts making her way towards you. You see her pull a scimitar, or rather, she has her hands on the handle of a scimitar. On her back, she's just cautiously moving towards you. The mask is obscuring her features, but you realize instantly she's not making a sound. Her footsteps are light, and she stops right about there. And you hear this raspy voice. Why has Sergey... Not Sergey. Yeah, Sergey. Why has Sergey sent you?
Oh, he didn't. I just had some questions for you. We were also investigating this weird thing, but you're a druid and I'm a druid, and I think I'm kind of new to this, and I have this staff, and I'm gonna go ahead and show her the stick thing, but it's not broken, but it's broken.
Are you asking for my help?
I mean, maybe advice?
Do you serve your god willingly?
As far as I know, yeah.
Did your god bring you here?
Well, not here specifically, but she did help bring me and my friend back to life.
She nods slowly.
I'm trying to save her. She's not in a good place right now. She's being hurt by a lot of bad people.
That is unfortunate for you.
Yeah. Do you know anything about her? Her name is Floor of Daily Pine.
History.
Oh yes. This is Shale. He's my friend. And then these are my friends behind me. And I'm gonna go ahead and just introduce them one by one.
I'm just kind of looking around.
This place is spooky. You see there are bodies hanging in the trees.
No, not Nightingale,
Blackened,
right?
charred skeletons. Roll perception.
I'm still lost in thought.
I nod at Poppy as I just kind of watch the conversation happening, but not interrupting, letting Boon handle it.
I'm just generally sniffing around as a dog do.
13.
You do that. You don't see any traces of Nightingale here.
Okay.
Does the bramble make a big presence around here?
Yeah, so you see that it's... Well, no, actually. There is no bramble around here.
Don't eat the bark, Hadriel.
I'm not going to eat the bark, but I'm thinking, that's what I said, the bramble's probably not her.
You see Poppy's grip kind of get released from the scimitar on her back, and she just stands there.
Hydrate, everybody.
Boon kind of just looks, you know, like her usual doofy self. Overly fluffy hair. Doesn't really know what to do with her tail. She's currently holding... Shale is currently on top of her head.
Yep, and Shale can't
with
see.
The mask on. Yeah, he can't see. But he's also asleep.
Yep.
Again.
I think we're just waiting for Poppy to respond at this point.
I'm still holding out the strawberries.
He has not made a move to come any closer to you. Roll insight.
Okay. Hang on. We're switching to... I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my dice from the dice bag and see if I can make a difference. I have to reach in to find... There's a d20. That is... Nat 20.
Insight?
Nat 20.
Plus.
Oh. What is my insight?
Insight's wisdom, so it should be at least a 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
He
That's
seems
23.
very, very tense and very weary. There is a very large number of you, and if she is a druid, and this is her tree, she's probably not very fond of you right now.
Did I do something?
I'm gonna look back. Are any of us like holding weapons or an obvious like attack mode or symbolized in any way?
The strawberries are good.
I'm
You
chilling.
do
Let them
see
come down.
Garnet is kind of... You see her feet are scraping into the ground.
She hasn't slept since like last night. Is there anything I can do to make you feel more comfortable?
Why are you here?
I told you. I wanted some advice.
Advice for what? To save your god?
No, that comes later. I just don't really know what I'm doing. And I heard you were a druid and thought maybe you could offer some advice.
I am a druid, not by choice.
I mean, technically, I'm not either. I died, like, twice.
And you are a druid with a duty most likely to this god. Most likely its guardian. Or its prisoner. Whichever suits you better.
Are you a prisoner?
I am.
Why?
So that the evil underneath will never leak out into this world again.
There's already evil in the world.
There could be more.
Is
There
it
could-
related to the forgetting?
She pauses and tilts her head, and you can't see her eyes through the blackened holes of the coyote mask, but she does focus in on Skylar.
We
I
all had a
come out of
mask
my
like that.
trance.
I'm gonna pull out
Uh,
my fixed mask and show her.
She looks down at it. No. And I hope that illness never touches this place. It would
It already
be
has.
not here. Not in my tree, not for me, not in my duties.
If I were to say certain words, it would affect you. But I won't, I promise.
She kind of stands up taller, plants her feet more.
I don't mean it on purpose, but it's like this weird magical force that surrounds everything. It's why Plumas is blocked off. Why it's like they don't want it to spread, but it spreads anyways. And it's happened before.
You're getting pretty close, Boon.
I'm okay, sorry.
This
What
tree
happened
has
anymore?
stood since the end of the Third World. is a very old tree. He is a very old, dead god. The things beneath it is what brings trespassers to this jungle. Trespassers like yourself. So I ask again, why are you here? It is just for advice, there is not.
Oh,
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 hello.
that's good.
I think this
Oh,
goes
no,
with-
guys.
Oh,
Hi.
Oh my god. Yeah, Turtle. This is Discord. Oh my god.
What is going on?
oh, hey, we're good. We're good.
There
We're
we go.
good. We're back. Wait,
Are we back?
I'm not back.
Testing,
I don't
testing.
Know. My ping is still
Hello?
5,000. Okay, no, it's back to
Oh.
6,000.
Okay.
My
Okay.
god.
Discord just died again for the second time this week. Wow, that was
Oh my god.
that was fancy.
That's staying in the recording when it goes on YouTube because
was-
that was hilarious.
That was something. I just hear the dial-up tones coming from your voices, and unlocked a new portion of horror.
I guess we broke Stu's game.
What's
Oh
up
my
for today?
god.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome.
Okay, we back. We chilling.
Discord, are you good? Frank, are you okay?
Is Frank okay?
Somebody ask Frank. He's
Frank
not doing well.
is
okay.
not doing well.
What
Frank's a
about
pissy
after
ass bitch.
an offering?
Well, coming back to it, what did Poppy say?
Yeah, we
No,
didn't
no,
hear
no.
any of Poppy's
Yeah,
reply.
we-
Any
yeah.
of it.
You immediately turned robotic.
Nice. Poppy just looks in your direction after standing up firm, planting her feet on the ground, and just replies, "This is a very old tree. As old as the death of the Third World. It is the corpse of a god long dead. And what secrets lie beneath it is what brings trespassers like yourselves."
Oh, we don't care about what's beneath it.
Then why are you here?
For advice? Oh, there's also been this weird sheet ghost thing. It, like, slurps people up. And I make weird wiggle finger, like, wiggle my hand, my free hand. We just wanted to know if you've heard about it at all. Otherwise, that's it.
You came...
Oh, and I brought you strawberries. That is real. I got, like, a bunch of strawberries because, the mayor said you liked them.
Are we sure Shield didn't eat them all?
Positive, I stopped him.
Poppy is looking down at you, and then she looks at everyone else. Does the small child speak for all of you?
I am 44 years old.
Yes.
I mean,
She
pretty
does.
much. She's the only reason
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah.
I want to make a check. Is this because Aaron knows about the three third world gods. But I want to make a I want to make a roll for Augusteen. Is this connected to the gold god that I am trying to stop from being awakened or not?
Here, make a religion check.
Ah! I dropped my dice. Sorry.
Just
If you want,
visceral.
I can see. I'm gonna poke Shale.
Oh, that's a nat
I'm gonna
20,
go ahead
so
and
21.
poke Shale while Aaron does that. Try and wake him up.
Only a 21?
Yeah. Well, it's a nat 20, but yeah, it's a 21.
This is obscure knowledge.
Yeah.
You don't really see how a tree this old would connect two old gods, except maybe the god that represented brass? But that's a big maybe. The other problem is that all of the old gods from the old world are kinda all dead. And the history has been more lost.
Well,
So Boon, you poke Shale, and Shale goes, "Ha! Yahtzee!"
I'm gonna
What's
go ahead
going
and
on?
take the mask off of Shale.
Alright, there's a little zipper in the back. You unzip it, take it off, and he blinks. Oh god, the sun!
Yes, it's
Oh
still
god, a
daytime, buddy.
bitch! Oh!
Shale, don't be rude. I'm really sorry, Miss Puppy. He's mean sometimes. He doesn't know any better. He turned a little stupid when he turned into a bird. He used to not be a bird.
Hi! I'm
He's
Shale.
not supposed to be a bird. He's supposed to be a tiefling.
Why the fuck are we talking to this lady? Who's this? Who are you?
Be
That's
polite,
a nice
Shale.
skull.
Be polite, or you're not
I
getting any
like your
cookies later.
skull.
Thank you. It's an
Why are
improvement.
you hiding your face? That is a tree. That's an evil ass. Ooh, that's an evil ass tree.
All right, Shale.
You
Shale,
see him
settle
start
down.
to fluff up.
Settle down, Shale, or I'm putting the mask back on.
Well, that's an evil ass tree.
Yes, I'm aware.
It's
don't need to
making
worry
dead
enough.
sounds.
We don't need
Oh
to
my
worry about the
God.
tree right now, buddy.
Do you
Tree's
not hear
not-
the dead sounds?
Yes, I do. It's not important right now.
Are those dead bodies?
Yes, Shale.
Why do you have dead bodies in your tree?
All right, I'm gonna put the mask back on Shale.
Wait. Oh, nighttime.
Daytime.
I apologize for him. I thought I could introduce you to him. He's really a good guy.
He's a
His
good guy, but a
brain-
bad bird.
He's
Yeah.
a silly little guy.
he means well. He means well, I
What-
think.
You
what is
can
your
just say
reaction?
an idiot.
Yes.
I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna speak up and say,
We all laugh in real life.
yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, basically, we're here to help her out. We've all been traveling together for a while now, and so Boon was in need, so we went with and helped her. Well, yeah, a couple of us just joined recently, but most of us have been traveling together for a while, and we usually don't tend to split up when it's this kind of distance.
I see. So you're asking me to help your druid be more of a druid?
If you have any advice, otherwise, if you could point us the way out.
She points back the way you came.
Okay.
Do
Do you want
Ye-
the strawberries?
At this point, I don't know. You are a very confusing individual.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
You don't speak like any druid I have met. And there are
I
a
was-
few druids.
If it makes you feel any better, I used to be a slave. I still technically am.
You see her tilt her head. You said your god is Pine.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot about her.
It's because she is not a god.
Huh?
She is hardly a thought. In the Book of 99.
Well, yeah, I think she's a new one. She hasn't been around for very long. But the academia has her all locked up and stuff. And they're hurting her. And I don't know why.
Is she not married?
You see the entity look towards your direction, Un.
Oh, when I look away, I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't talk. I'm sorry.
I cannot speak on behalf of Epine, as I cannot speak on behalf of other nature. This tree is my duty. I protect it and what lies beneath it, and when I die, something must replace me. Druids come in many different fashions and forms. Some of them are connected with nature, others have singular purposes. Some only support the animalistic side, some of them, quite frankly, stupid. But a druid's purpose is something they spend both too much time and too little time thinking of. For me, it was not a choice. For me, this is what I was dumped off to do. I made a mistake, I killed the wrong person, and now I'm here.
Oh. Okay.
Dogs in the background.
Oh, so you killed the last person who was protecting this?
Yes. To be
We don't
fair,
plan on attacking. I was just curious. I don't know what I'm doing.
I can see that. There's no offense to you. You seem like
I'm just looking up at this person with big bright eyes, like my tail's kind of going back and forth. I just look like the epitome of just an innocent child, except I'm not a child.
essentially. And she's looking down at you, and you do see her guard drop a little bit more. You just seem like the similar situation to myself. Wrong place, wrong time.
I tried running away, and they killed me.
That was probably the wrong place, wrong time bit.
Yeah. Do you know who E is?
The emissary?
Yeah. You wouldn't happen to know where the voice is, do you? Or who she is?
The hell? I don't know that.
No, I know that she is some sort of famous hero. Or used to be.
Okay, well, if you hear anything about her, would you tell her son is looking for her?
I don't know why the voice of E would be here, but I suppose I can keep that in mind.
Thank you!
Augustine's gonna speak up before you leave. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have a similar mission to you. Not in the drastic way that it manifests in you, but I am also to make sure that a certain third world god doesn't come back to life.
You see her head kind of lower, and it's almost disturbing, but you see her neck stretch a little bit too far, a little bit farther than it should towards your direction. And she's gonna go ahead and... Okay.
Someone who has a little bit of experience with gods, although I doubt that anything bad would come from this with a secluded druid. Don't go fucking telling people that.
Augustine's gonna say she's the closest thing I have any information towards this topic, and I don't want to go looking around spreading this out.
You hear the joints in her neck kind of pop and crack before she leans back and straightens. You won't find anything here. And quite frankly, your company displeases me.
We'll go now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out just a scrap of cloth if I have one, and I'm gonna set the strawberries that I bought for her on the cloth, and then wave. We'll leave you alone now.
Just to round it out, really quick, while we're leaving, have you seen a sheet ghost and have you seen a red hag?
That's what I was gonna say to Morgan.
You mentioned this sheet ghost, so has the mayor. I have seen it. It has come here. It has tried to get into my tree. And every time I see it, it grows stronger.
That's not good.
Not good at all. It is also siphoning, it seems. Any idea where it would have went?
She shakes her head.
Dang.
Do you know what it is?
Not a ghost, not living. It reminds me of the past.
Interesting.
Though who could have built it, I'm not sure.
A fucking construct.
As you say that,
Uh-oh.
Boon, go ahead and give me a perception
Uh?
check at disadvantage.
Me?
Yeah. Just
Oh,
Boon.
no, it's because I'm dead, isn't it? Now 20! Oh, disadvantage. Give me a second.
Disadvantage.
You see, hovering
gonna roll a
above
second
all
time.
of you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, disadvantage.
13. Dang it.
You catch it out of the corner of your eye, and it's very high up. You see what looks to be a blanket, just kind of twisting in the wind.
Blanket?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
You said it out loud.
Yeah,
You-
what's that?
And as you focus in on it, you see it kind of just corkscrew downwards towards your direction,
Hey,
diving
whoa!
at a frightful pace. You get one reaction. What are
I
you
move
doing?
away!
Do we all get a reaction?
Nope, just her. Everyone
Okay.
else, you're gonna roll dexterity at disadvantage.
I move away. I didn't know.
Move
it
your
was
full
an
movement.
I cannot
Yeah.
be surprised, so do I get regular roll?
You get regular roll. Goddamn. Oh wait. So you save.
Damn.
Like, I know that's not what you meant, but it's you said you couldn't get surprised. Just imagine all of us going like, "Oh shit! Oh fuck!" and Augustene's just like, "Whatever."
That's basically
Oh my god.
That was loud.
I
What was
heard
that?
That
in
was
your
very
headphones.
loud.
That was jump scare by Kirby. Kirby!
twos.
I get it. Focus.
Oh, I forgot to roll a second
Hydrate.
time.
Everybody, hydrate.
Yeah.
Kirby
Alright.
is spamming
Okay,
it.
well, second time was
I'm out of
worse.
Four
cock.
waters. I don't have water. I have monster.
You
Technically,
got a
it's
nat 1.
I did.
You're
No,
gonna
Wolfie.
take double damage as.
Wait, is this a dex save or just straight dex?
You guys are trying to dive out of the way, so it's a dexterity check. As you see this thing plummeting towards you, it'd be more like if there was an earthquake.
Oh my god, what is
Let's
it?
go ahead and get a big scary token out.
Well,
What'd
but
you
yeah, why not? Go
Don't
for
we
it.
need to take this thing alive?
Is
What
it because
should I
I'm
do?
dead? Is it because I'm damned?
I mean, I don't know if they said. I think they said we prefer it alive, but
Yeah. God.
You see this shroud land and then spin in place, launching these sharp metal, well, they're nails. Sharp metal nails at all of you. You guys are going to take...
Your mama, okay? Your mama.
Is it 2?
I take a
4,
reaction
5.
to it if I see these nails
5
coming at
plus 7. You guys are going to take...
me.
I'm down.
No, wait.
If this is double damage, I'm down.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
me too?
Kai,
Not you. What is it?
instead of diving out of the way, can I boom?
You want to rage?
I have Misty Step.
Sure. You can use your reaction to Misty Step. Where are you going?
I'm going to go 25. I can't even see where I am because of PNGs. Where? 2 cells diagonally to the right of Boon.
Okay. Everyone is
that
going.
is not where I said. Down to the right. 2
So
diagonal
if you're
from.
here,
I have 30 feet of movement, 30 feet of distance, so 2 down,
here,
2 more to the right.
each square is 10 feet.
Oh, then right there.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot to roll for these idiots.
Yeah.
That's a fail. That is. Did anybody roll? Okay.
Am I the only one who
Hadriel,
saved?
Augusteen, and Garnet are all going to save. The rest of you are going to take 12 points of piercing damage as these barbs launch into you. Boon, you're going to take 24 points of damage.
I have 4 HP left.
Congratulations.
Do I save by booming?
You do. You are out of its range of 20 feet. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. We're going to go ahead and roll initiative next time, and then we get to explore a new mechanic. I guess a new class I'm going to bring in.
Cool.
I guess
At least I get a
subclass would be
+9 on
correct.
my initiative.
All
You
right,
sure
everybody.
do.
Bye.
Before we go,
Oh,
Zom, any questions?
Or realizations at all.
I have the video pulled up, so I'm going to get back to y'all on that later.
All right.
Alrighty. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.